move on to the second sharing of today. We have with us Shrija Didi. Namaste Didi.
Namaste Bhaiya.
Namaste Didi. Yeah. I will put you a brief introduction. Then you can place your sharing within 20 minutes based on the indicators.
Sure.
So Shrija Didi is a very consistent volunteer of Universal Human Values. She is from the South Central region. And she is currently the professor and head of the Department of Computer Applications, Computer Science and Engineering, that is data science, and L&D at Godavari Global University, Rajahmundry. And she attended the introductory workshop of UHV in September 2020, then further refresher part 1 and 2 in April 2022 and June 2022 respectively. And she started attending the morning session from 7th batch onwards, that is in March 2023. And as part of volunteering, Didi is attending the meetings of South Central region, then the team development meeting 1 and 3, weekly, monthly meeting on Sundays, health team. She's part of the health team, and she is a very active volunteer of the international conference. And RP, she is also attending RP development meeting and giving demo presentations. And she is also acting as a co-facilitator and observer in a couple of face-to-face FTPs. So with this brief introduction, I welcome Shrija Didi for her sharing in the morning session.
All. So I am Dr. Shrija Madhu, and I'm working as professor and HOD of CAC Data Science, MCA, and L&D departments at GGU Mandri. I have 4 at home, my husband and my 2 kids. At present, nobody is there at home. My husband is working in Maharashtra, and my both kids are away. Elder one is doing MTech at Amrita University, Kerala, and younger one is doing BTech at NIT Kurukshetra. So with this introduction, I would like to tell about my UHV journey. I started my UHV journey in September 2020. At that time, I attended the introductory workshop. That was the first workshop. After that, in 2022, I have attended Refresher Part 1 and Refresher Part 2 also. And in 2023, I started attending the morning sessions, that is from the 7th batch onwards. And from that onwards, this is the seven batches I have attended by this time. And what I'm able to see is every batch is adding something to my understanding. So exactly, I may not be able to tell, but I see this is the thing which I wanted in my life, and I want to continue in this journey. So I'm able to understand that. Actually, how I am able to continue what I feel is I owe all the gratitude to my mother. My mother runs a satsang group, so I have that base of spirituality with me, and I had been into that from long. But I feel I find ki UHV is easier, which everybody can follow, as compared to spirituality. And I think we are able to take it to students, and moreover, total society we are taking it to. So I think I see more prospects for UHV. So it will be like humane society, what we are aiming to. I feel that this has that possibility, UHV has that possibility. And coming to my UHV journey, now I see that every day it starts with UHV. I attend both the morning sessions, Hindi as well as English. And now it is like a daily dose of understanding for me, and I need it. So first starting what I start my days with UHV only. And I feel that it provides some energy, which will be like a boost. That's what I'm telling. It will be there for the whole day. And mostly I'll try to attend mornings or evening sessions. No, I don't have time, but evenings I surely try to attend. But sometimes I miss because I'll be having some college related works also. So now what I'm able to see is I'll just, before going to exercise one, I'll before going to exercise one, I'll just tell what changes I am able to see in me. So actually, maybe because of spirituality, outside, others are not able to see many changes, I feel, because I was the same. But the changes which I am able to see is inside actually. I am able to see that there is a change in my perspective. How I used to see things, it's not like that now. Earlier, it was everything was outside. And if I get unhappy, it is because of outside. If I get disturbed, it is because of outside. But now, after understanding self, I'm seeing that my observation, because of observation, my concentration from outside has shifted towards inside. So now I'm trying to look at myself before blaming others. So that's a big shift. And now it is my responsibility. Any situation, I am taking the responsibility and I'm moving further. So I'm able to see a perspective shift in me, and all the credit goes to UHV and the mentors. So coming to exercise one now. Bhaiya, can you put, yeah. So observing self, this is the most important step in exercise one, to be aware. So I can see that though I flow in my imagination, most of the time it happens ki I flow with my imagination. I am able to see it only when it gets over. Uh, but then some evaluations I'm able to do, and many times during that flow also I'm able to see some glimpses, and I'll put an alert for me. Yes, you are now flowing into the imagination. So I'll try to see in that way. But before to UHV, this idea of imagination or observing myself also was not there at all. So even if I used to go into not knowing ki why I am going into reaction, and always I thought it is because of something outside. I never thought it is because of me. So that awareness has increased, and I'm able to see that how this my thoughts are having an impact on my behavior outside. So by observing myself, I'm able to see, I'm able to have a look on my behavior also, how it differs when I am observing in a right way. If I am able to see my desire, thoughts, and expectations in the right way, I'm able to see that many a times I'm able to not get into that mode of reaction. I'm able to respond. So, but it comes only if I observe. If I just flow, many a times it doesn't happen. Now, this feeling, whether it is naturally acceptable to me or not. So, two and three steps, what I can say is I am in harmony when it is naturally acceptable for me. If it is not naturally acceptable, I am going into a state of disharmony. But what I'm doing now is whenever I go into the state of disharmony, I'm trying to find the root cause of it. Why it happened? What is the cause? What is my sanskar there? What are my preconditionings? What are the assumptions which are leading to that disharmony? I'm trying to have a look on those, though I'm not able to do all the time. But most of the time, I'm seeing it is because of some preconditionings. Okay, I have some conditioning in me, or I have some assumptions in me. That things should be like this, and if they don't happen in that way, it leads to my own disharmony. So, in the fourth step, I'm able to see that I am the decision maker. Now, this thing also, after UHV only, I came to know that I am only the decision maker. Earlier, it was very easy to put blame on others. Ki because of you, I became unhappy. Because the situation was like this, I became unhappy. It was very easy. Now, after knowing that I am the decision maker and taking all responsibility on myself, it's really a very difficult task. Taking responsibility on yourself, I don't think so it is very easy. Blaming others is very easy, but taking responsibility on yourself, I think it's very difficult task, and I'm facing issues with that. And now one example I like to quote here. Uh, in every semester, what I do is, when I go to the class, I inform students what are some of the rules they should follow. But I'll be very much clear कि it's not necessary that they will follow the rules. But I feel कि some discipline should be there. And until and unless we don't tell, many a time students on their own, they don't understand. So I'll tell some of the rules. And one of the rule was they should come on time to class. So 9:30 is the class time. And they should be present in class. So actually, I'm not taking first hours. Being HOD, I'll be having many works in the first hour, many adjustments I need to do, and I need to see many tasks in the first hour. So normally, I don't take first hour. So mostly, I'll be going for the second or third hours. But by chance, one day it happened that I had to go for the first hour. So when I went to class, I saw it was third year CSE data science class, and I am taking operating system subject for them. So when I went to class, I saw very few. The class is of 68, and I could see hardly 20 students in the class. So I got shocked because I never expected ki it will be like that. Then I asked what happened, why students are not there. Then they said, they in a happy way, they were telling, Madam, they keep coming. They will be coming to class. Don't worry about that. They said like that. I said, keep coming means what? They can come at any time or what? Then they said, Madam, they normally come late. I said, why it is happening like this? So I waited. I said, okay, let's wait. So when they reached the class, uh, it took time around 10 till 10 also. 9:30 is the class time, and till 10 also students kept on coming. So I said, once all came, then I asked them, what is the reason for coming late? So many students had many different excuses. Bus got late, we didn't find a bus, or somebody stopped me, my vehicle got some repair. So they had a lot of excuses. So now I said, see, the thing is, if the teaching learning process has to go on properly, I want students to be present in class on time. And all students should be present in class before the teacher comes to class. Then only the teaching will go on properly. Otherwise, there will be a continuous disturbance. Teacher cannot concentrate. So, and I said, you see, tomorrow I don't want anybody to come late. I said this much, and I continued with my class. But it was there in my mind, I don't know whether these students are going to follow this or not. I thought tomorrow again I should take first hour and I should come and check. So what I did is, again I went to class on the next day, and I saw there was small change, not much. Again they came late. So it was like maybe some improvement was there. Around 35 students were there in class. But then again, it was not what I wanted. Now I saw that if I get angry, there is no use, no change is going to come. And anger is not naturally acceptable to me. And but I want the rule to be imposed also. I want them to follow that rule. Yeah, imposing is not correct. We have to propose. That also I'm getting from VHP. But the thing is, I wanted them to follow that rule. But what I saw, again, I asked them, why you all are getting late? Yesterday only I told that everybody should be present in class by 9:25. If class starts at 9:30, you should be there in class by 9:25. Why you couldn't make it? Now, I found that if I go into anger, no result is there. And I tried to check what is the possibility. I asked them, but they are not able to see for themselves. So I found that there is lack of competence. they are not understanding the importance why we should come on time to class. So I said, okay, I am going to help you out in this. So I thought I have to be complimentary, because when they are not able to do on their own, scolding them again, I am going into the state of disharmony. So why to put myself into disharmony and not getting any result also? So I said, we'll find a solution to this. All of you are computer science students. We program our computer to solve our problems. Are we not capable of solving this small problem of coming late to class? What we want to come to class on time, but we are not able to reach on time. So what should we do? What can be done? I said, you see for yourself how much time it takes for you to come from your home to college. And see that by how much time you are getting late to class. If you are getting late by 10 minutes, then start your journey 10 minutes early. I think all of you are going to become computer science professionals. So I hope this small issue you should be able to solve. So now I'm seeing that again, I did not had the first hour, but I asked other faculty members ki how is it, whether they are coming on time or not. But they are telling ki now some change is there. So I need to again go and observe ki how it has had an impact on them. And I feel ki yes, I am responsible and I need to take care. If students lack the competence, I cannot leave them like that. I need to help them out in their journey, and so that the discipline is maintained in the class, in the college also. So now, coming to fifth step, on what basis did you decide the feeling at that moment? Initially, I thought it was there was some assumption that students are like this only; they will never change. First day, I thought like that, but then I said understanding is required here. So, understanding, if students don't have the competence, I need to be complimentary, and I need to find a solution for them. So I am able to see that the feelings that are acceptable for me is relationship. Opposition is not acceptable. Disharmony, opposition, struggle. I think I'm not, I don't want all these things. So when I don't want, I am able to understand that these things are not naturally acceptable for me. I always like to be related with all. Um, if an opposition comes also, I'm not able to stay in that particular situation for long. So that thing I'm able to see in myself. Uh, then coming to the sixth step, I've said that already. What I want is coexistence, harmony, and relationship. Many a times, only this is in the form of information, but I'm trying to see in my feelings also whether I'm having a feeling of relatedness with others or not. And coexistence, I feel all of us are coexisting together. We are helping each other in our journey. And everything in the nature existence also, I see we all are there for each other. We all are playing our role. So I feel there is surely coexistence. And already in the existence, harmony is there. So some disharmony which I am bringing about, I think I need to look for it and I need to work on that. So coming to the seventh step, uh, I see that many a times I go into disharmony, and but when I go into the state of disharmony due to anything, maybe behavior of others or maybe due to the circumstances, but I try to come back to my state of harmony, because now I understand ki to be in harmony is my responsibility. So, taking that into consideration, I try to come back. But continuity surely is not there. I am getting impacted by outside. Now, it may be people, it may be circumstances, but surely it is having impact. And but I am trying from my side, because I cannot control everything outside. So I'm trying to have a decision making in myself so that I don't get disturbed. So this is what I'm doing in exercise 1. Coming to exercise 2. Bhaiya, can you put the exercise 2? Yes, thank you. So observing self and body and the interaction between them in space. Now this was only after coming to UHV that I am started seeing that there is a self and body. Body is different. Obviously earlier it was I'm able to see only gross things, body. Now also when I'm interacting, I feel I'm seeing the body of the other only, and I'm interacting with the body. I never think ki self is interacting or self is there. Also I'm not able to see most of the times, but when I'm seeing in myself, in my activities, in my needs, then only I'm able to see ki yes, there is a role of self also. uh, Now I see that self is using my body as an instrument, and it's a very valuable instrument, I feel, because it is useful in my self development. By the use of this body only, I'm able to share my views here, and I'm able to attend morning sessions, or I'm able to go through all the UHV content. And that is because of body. Body is required for reading, for seeing, for talking. I need my body for all those purposes. So that is very clear. But here, and I see that the transaction between myself and my body is through some information only. So no materialistic transaction is taking place. That is also I'm able to see most of the times. But what one something different which I'm able to see now is I don't know whether it is my assumption or there is a possibility. I am trying to explore self to self communication without the intervention of body. Because many a times, most of us might have seen, we think something and the other person says the same thing. So we did not tell the other person what we are thinking. But when it comes from the other person, what thought I am getting is there a communication between two selves also? So I don't know whether it is my assumption or it is a possibility, but many times I have seen that I think something and same thing happens. So, and I want somebody to say something, the person says the same thing to me. So I feel how it happened. I did not verbally say, I did not show it in my actions also, but the person is able to see that. So I want to check this possibility also. Now, in the third step, I am seeing that I am only the decision maker. Whatever the body does, I am able to see that it is because of my instruction only. And from the body, I am reading, whatever I am reading is through sensations. All the five senses that we have, they are helping me into to understand my body. And now as I'm seeing I am responsible, I'm taking the responsibility for my body. I'm seeing for the self regulation part, how I have to stay healthy, what I shouldn't eat, and what are the things which I should eat so that I be healthy. So these things I'm taking care now, and I see that my body's conduct is definite, but the some indefiniteness, if it comes also, it is because of my decisions. Maybe um, if I try to eat something, whatever I put in my mouth, my body will take it. Now whether to put or not, it's my decision. So I see that self role is there in deciding most of the things. So I was telling that while reading the sensation, I am not the sensation, and I can see that myself is reading the sensation from my body, whatever is coming. And I have seen that after full day of work, when my body gets tired, fatigue is there, it tells me, it gives me a sensation that I should take some rest. So at that time also I see that if some more work is there, myself doesn't take that into consideration and makes my body to work for more time. So that thing also I am able to see that the interaction, my interaction with my body or with outside is through sensation. So these things I am able to see. Maybe awareness will not be there all the time, but whenever I want to observe, I'm seeing that I'm able to see these things. And my reactions are mostly based on my assumption. I'm able to see that also. I wanted to quote some examples, but I'm seeing the time is not there. So I'll fastly go with the next steps. So this I'm 6A and 6B, I'm seeing that when I'm going by understanding, I'm able to respond. And with assumption, surely I'm not able to respond, I'm reacting. So these things are visible. And seeing the coexistence of my body and self in space, all this is in the form of information only, I feel. And what I feel is at present, I'm able to see only the gross things, and space, somewhat as I got the information, is something more subtle. So maybe I feel I'm not able to see this because of that. So now coming to the steps in both the exercises, I think I'm able to see the steps, but that awareness of observation, it is what is lacking, I feel, and I need to work upon that. And seeing that happiness is my innate nature, surely it is innate nature only. I feel that I am only responsible for my happiness as well as unhappiness also, and there is no point in blaming anybody outside or any circumstance also outside. Now, the remote control should be with me if I want to be happy. If I give it in somebody else's hand, surely it is going to lead me to unhappiness. So I'm able to see that. And how much time I can devote for my right understanding, I am devoting my full time whenever possible, whenever I'm not involved in activities deeply, I'm trying to be aware about it. So I want to spend my total time for my right understanding only. So I'm very clear about that. And coming to commitments, nowadays I'm not doing any of the voluntary activities, but surely I'm interested. And now I have given my name for calling also. And most of the time I do that whenever it is possible. I'll be doing, I'm attending meetings whenever it is possible for me. And devoting 2 hours, it's not 2 hours. I have devoted totally myself. Whenever it is possible, I'm doing this. I'm into UHV. So that's what I can tell. And gratitude for all my mentors, starting from Kumar Bhaiya, Sharmila Didi, Sunil Bhaiya, Yashwant Bhaiya, Umesh Bhaiya, Tara Bhaiya, and all the co-explorers who are helping me in this journey. Though I don't ask questions, but your questions are my questions. So I take it like that. So, but I try to type the things whenever I feel ki something is going very nicely, and I feel ki yes, it is to be appreciated. So I put my appreciation in the chat box. So with this, I would like to end my sharing. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Ji Didi, thank you so much for this very exemplified sharing. And you have been a very consistent volunteer as well as a very sincere learner also. That is very evident in this UHP journey. So now,
Yeah.
because of the limitation of time, I request Gopal Bhaiya to give his comments regarding this sharing. Gopal Bhaiya, over to you.
जी नमस्ते दीदी
Namaste, Bhaiya.
जी so
Pal Babu Bhaiya, I forgot your name. I forgot
no
your
problem
name. Sorry, sorry. A lot of gratitude to you. Your sessions are very nice, Bhaiya. I cannot miss anything. And the thing is how I remembered, because it started with Kumar Bhaiya. That's why I always remember Kumar Bhaiya first, then Shamila Didi. So that is the sequence. But sorry, I forgot your name. But the thing is, I'm learning a lot from you, Bhaiya. Thank you very much. Gratitude for you, Bhaiya.
जी
Yes,
दीदी
Bhaiya.
so very important points you shared दीदी in your sharing है ना like you are able to see that you are responsible for your feelings that is very important
Yes,
so
Bhaiya.
if you are able to see it है ना it will create opportunity in you है ना for your self growth so that is very important so whenever we accept our feeling as our responsibility we become committed for our growth. So that is very important point, Didi. And seeking complementariness in differences, and that is another important point that you have shared. So whenever there is a person who is less competent, then I am thinking of complementarity. So that is another important point, Didi. So nice, Didi. You are trying to practice all these steps and trying to relate with your life, day-to-day life. So that is important. So keep it up, Didi. Best wishes.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you for all your guidance and support. Thank you very much.
Namaste, Didi.
Namaste. Namaste.